A local high school student is off to Wellington this week to represent the Dunedin North electorate at Youth Parliament. Stittley was selected by Labour MP David Clarke earlier this year, and she joins us now to talk about the role so far. Good evening.
Hi.
Why did you apply to be a youth MP?
So the last youth MP in the 2013 tenure was Bok Young-mun, and she went to my school, and I knew her quite well. And so I got to see her interact with all of the people she interacted with for Youth Parliament, and I saw her be interested in politics and have these great opportunities. So I thought that I should give it a go and apply.
And here you are. How are you finding the role so far?
It's been fascinating. I've absolutely loved it. I've got to meet a bunch of people that David Clarke has introduced me to, and I've been engaged with a lot more people in our electorate, and I've really learned a lot more about what David Clarke does through his politics, and I found it really entertaining and fun, really.
How closely do you work with David Clarke?
Well, quite closely, because I'm able to call him up or email him anytime that I need anything from him. So, for example, my friend Alana, who's on the Dunedin Youth Council, she and I did a podcast for the Dunedin Youth Council on why it is important for young people to vote and be engaged in politics. So for that podcast, I just asked David Clarke to come on and give an interview telling us from his perspective what he thought about the voting system and why young people should engage with it. So that was a great way for him to engage with young people in our community and also for young people to engage with him.
What else have you been involved in so far this year?
So the main project that I've gone for with my tenure for Youth MP has been a series of show debates. So I've done that in some North Dunedin high schools, and we've done a bunch of different topics like whether tertiary education should be free or whether we should have voluntary euthanasia or a living wage, stuff like that. So the aim of that is to engage young people and to show them a balanced view of a topical issue so that they can take the facts that we give them, that they can take them away, and they can form their own opinion and become more engaged in politics that way.
Wow. Now, you're also a head girl at school.
Yeah.
Are you finding it difficult to balance your final year of school, head girl, and being a youth MP?
Well, it's been a bit busy, but I suppose that was to be expected for any head student. But at the end of the day, all of my roles, they kind of overlap and they relate in several different ways. So I find that the main way to balance my time is just good time management and not procrastinating from things. And it's not that difficult because I am very passionate about all of my roles, and by being head girl and by being a youth MP, it gives me a broad range of ideas that I can draw things from for my studies, and I find that that helps me be a better student.
What do you think Youth Parliament is all about?
Well, it's a way for all of the young youth MPs from around the country to come together and participate directly in our democratic and political process and to be able to learn exactly what it is all about, because I'm going there tomorrow actually, and it's just 2 days long. And when we do that, we go through a select committee, we talk about a mock bill, and we learn all of the ways that Parliament works. And it's basically a mock parliament for us to learn about how politics actually functions within our country.
Are you hoping to continue with politics after high school?
I'm not sure if I am going to continue with politics as a career. Next year I plan to go to the University of Otago and study a Bachelor of Law, also with a Bachelor of Arts, hopefully majoring in politics. So I'll continue with it that way, but I don't know if I plan to become a politician. But overall, I know that politics has room for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a politician or not, but what's really important is keeping up to date with all of the topical issues, continuing to engage and continuing to vote so that your voice gets heard, especially young people.
Do you have any favourite politicians?
Well, David Clarke, of course, and definitely Jacinda Ardern. I love the way that she's able to just voice her opinions, and I think she's an incredible and inspiring woman, especially for young women like myself.
Stittley, Youth MP, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.